Good morning. Good morning, descendants. Hope you're well. Want to talk to you real quick for a minute because I got to go. Squeeze in here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, descendants. How are you? Oh, got some mess going on here with my hair. I like this little mirror thing. Just want to talk real quick because I got to get going. To do me. Do me. Do what I want to do. I just really wanted to say that I kind of thought about what Kamala Harris said. You know? And I think a lot of times we take stuff that people say and we just automatically just think bad of it. Sometimes we do, you know? Getting straight to the point though. So, Kamala Harris said, if you think I'm going to just do things for black people, oh no, this is what she said. She said, anything that's going to benefit black people is going to benefit everybody. That's what she said, right? So, she's right. But let's reverse that. Okay? If we reverse that and say, anything that's going to benefit everybody, you with me? Anything that's going to benefit everybody is going to benefit the slave descendants. And she's right. Because all of those resources that have just all of a sudden been put all in order and been put right in our face because they're being given out to the immigrants and to people that have come here from other countries. Those resources have been hidden from us for such a long time. Or not really hidden, but not able to, we can just like really find it. And now it's on the internet. So, you know, the internet, you find everything on the internet now. But I say that to say, you know, that she's right. Anything that's going to benefit, because we're going to reverse it. Anything that's going to benefit everybody is going to benefit slave descendants. Because we are entitled and we qualify for those benefits. Now, yesterday or last night, I put a post up with showing you how to put your book together. Now it's going to take everybody in all 50 states to put this book together. All the slave descendants. My dad, he said his little area is called the southeastern corner or something like that. So that's what I mean. So if it's the southeastern part of wherever you're at, then you make the book for. Anyway, long story short, I didn't write my descriptions yet. I'll do that. I'm too busy for that, but I'll do it in a minute. I'll do it later. But y'all got a lot of sense. I'm talking to grown people that have been through a lot. So I know you understand what I'm saying. And like I said, I put up an example of the community guidebook that's from here, this area. So use that. You get the book in your area. I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but anyway, get the book in your area and create that book. Yeah, I just wanted to say that Kamala Harris makes a lot of sense. I guess we don't read between the lines. If you really listen to what she's saying, But the way she says it, it is not beneficial to us. But if you really listen to what she's saying and you take that and you use it towards the way that it would benefit that for whatever it's doing, I mean, reverse it, like I said. It does. It makes sense. Why I go through this all the time with this here tea thing. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Oh, and to the devil in my messengers, the devil that's hanging out around the slave descendants. You know, I knew you were there already, but there's no room for you. All the room, all the space with the slave descendants are taken. And I'm talking to you, devil. All the spaces with the slave descendants are taken. We ain't moving over for nobody. Anyway, I told you I read my messages. I do. Now, finally, because this is a short video. 7 minutes already. That's a little long. But December 16th, I am putting my gift to Khadijah on this channel. It is a PowerPoint. You know, I'm not really good with all this computer stuff, so the way I put it up is the way I put it up. But it is a PowerPoint, and it's for the slave descendants to review only, because only the slave descendants will understand it. Okay? Nobody else is going to understand it. Nobody. No one. Only slave descendants will understand my gift to my baby. Enjoy it. I encourage you to share it and post it if you want. I'm not sure if you know how to get it from however it is and put it and post it on your page or whatever you want to do. I also feel like New York, Chicago, Washington, D.C., and Georgia. And I just say those 3 places because they're straight down the East Coast. Would enjoy my gift to Khadijah. It was a school presentation. It was a final project in school in my African American Studies class, and my professor said if you were to create a movement for Black Americans, because this was back in April, what would it be? So a little bit after that, after the assignment was given, it wasn't due until July, I think. But after the assignment was given, this lady at the Firebirds restaurant out in front, she told me to go. She was angry because I pulled up in front of the fire hydrant, which is my responsibility. If I get a ticket, I understand. But she was angry because she was waiting for her mother to pull up there. And I didn't know. I just saw an empty spot. I pulled up real quick to run inside. So meanwhile she was banging on my window, like, move your car. And I was like, don't touch my car. And then and then she told her mother to block me in. Okay, so it was a lot. But what I'm saying, the main thing is slave descendants. But she told me to go around when I came out the restaurant to go back and jump in my car and go about my business. First of all, I couldn't go anywhere because her mother had blocked me in with a vehicle. You know, kind of like a Arbery thing. You know, like they blocked him. Same situation. You know, they have this thing about detaining people, you know, against their will. I guess they're so used to, that's what they used to do all the time. Cut them off. Detain them. Question them. Demand that they do what they, demand that people do what they want them to do. So anyway, this lady, I will put all that in there. She blocked me in. With her body and with the vehicle, and then she questioned me to make me answer her. And along with that, she said for me to go around the back of my car, since I was not answering her the way she wanted me to answer. And I was just like, what? Why would I go around the back of the car to get to my door? My driver's side door is right there. And she was so close up in my face. I just knew she was going to try to hit me. She was going to, like, do something. And I was prepared for her, for sure. But that incident stayed on my mind later. And that with having having this project, it was all on my mind, you know, and also the thought of what happened with Khadijah. So I just said, okay, what kind of movement would I create to help, at the time, black people, black Americans, through Khadijah. So I decided to create a foundation. And this foundation would help black people, black Americans, but now I'm saying slave descendants, so I've edited it a lot in order to share it. My professor said for us to share it. It used to say black Americans, but I changed it to slave descendants. No, it always said slaves of slavery, but it said black. The word black is in there a lot. And if you find it in there when you're looking at it, it's because I missed it. Because I kind of took that word out later on. Like now. Like within the last, and I took it out in December. And some of it in August. But another thing that encouraged, that, you know, got my thoughts towards making Khadijah's gift the way I made it was what happened to her. What happened to her? It's completely based around that, but it's also the way the racism has been so much in my face just within the last, I guess I've allowed it to just resurface and figure out and able to just, I see it more. I see it more. So now when the devils get in my page, it's just like, how do these people think? How do these devils think that it's okay to just come at us like that? To just come at me like that? That's how brazen and how bold they are. And if you look at my page and you see all the things that happened to Khadijah, you'll see how brazen and how bold these devils are. Like the one in my page. You understand? So when they do things, they are so brazen that they put it in writing. They put it in writing. They put it in writing and they submit it. right? I mean, you got to be pretty brave to do something you have no business doing and put it in writing and turn it in. And that's because we have slave descendants have come accustomed to allowing this type of behavior from outsiders. But you know, that's how distracting. If it's your house, you don't let nobody come in your house. You don't let them come in your house. You say, you keep that stuff out there. Don't bring that up in here. But now it's at the point that they not only disrespect you in the street, they disrespect you in your house, in your face. Now sit down. Jacket. Yeah, they disrespect you just in your face. You know, it doesn't matter. They walk up on you, tell you in the middle of the public, and tell you to go around the back of your car. You're not coming to the front door. You're going to go around the back to get in. In the public. Just flipping out. So, usually, for me, I gotta get myself together. Usually, for me, when I bring up a topic or a subject, I usually have a solution. I have a solution for it. Now, you folks, if you're listening, and I'm not talking to slave descendants, I'm talking to other people that need to listen. So we're going to try something. And for the slave descendants, y'all need to start looking at that community guidebook, that the instructions are, the example that I gave you. And start figuring out. And if y'all want to, if y'all want to get together, including me, because I just feel like in this area, it's probably never going to happen. I'm going to have to put that book together myself and distribute it. Because unless there are people here in this area that want to get together with me, please let me know. I know you can leave a message in the chat. I seen it. I seen the devil come up in there. So I know folks can put a message in the chat and say, hey, Miss Belinda or Belinda, let's get together and let's meet up at the library or meet up somewhere and a team of us and put the first book together. And I thought the counties went all the way down to Richmond, but they don't. But we can take it all the way down. I mean, for us, the slave descendants, we could just do the whole north side, the whole north and south side of Virginia. So we could just do 2 and put the resources in there. Anyway, back to you other people that's on my page. And I'm talking to men and women. Okay? We need to try something. Y'all need to try something. Okay. The men and women, I need you to talk to your mama. And I know if you're my age, your mama is like that lady that was laying on the hood of my car. That one. That was laying on the hood of my car like she was like in distress. Like she was the victim. Like she was a victim. You understand? Because that's what she used to do way back in the day. You know, kind of like the Emmett Till lady that was the victim. Okay? So, the people that are my age need to talk to their mama. And their mama is about the Emmett Till lady's woman. I don't know, I forget that woman's name because I don't even want that woman's name in my mind. Okay? That lady, that mama, she got a lot of secrets. You understand? If she's still alive right now, if women and men that are my age have a mama that is still alive right now, you need to talk to that mama. Because that mama got a lot of secrets. She got secrets. Because she been training and teaching y'all to dislike people that got skin like this color. Like this. You understand? That lady has been, and I say the woman, not the dad, just the mama. The mama. Like the one that was laying on my car. Been training her children that are my age to dislike. You understand? And that woman, that mama, she has a lot of secrets. She got secrets from her mama. Okay? Now I done gone back 2 mamas. So everybody that is my age, in their 60s, need to go back to their mom, ask their mom why her mama was so trifling. And why her mom, ask your mom why her mama didn't nurture her. And if you get that far and she tells you anything, then you're doing good. And that goes towards your healing. White men and white women are not going to heal until they get the secrets out of their mothers. Those women have secrets. And they have raised you to dislike. And you carry that on to your children and then your grandchildren. Because that's at 60, you're at a point where you got children and you got grandchildren. Now I'm talking to white people. Not talking to any other race. Just white people. Your mama has secrets about her mama. Her mama probably didn't nurture her, hold her, cuddle her, breastfeed her. Her mama, your mama's mama, probably was passed to a slave to be nurtured and breastfed and held and cuddled. Do you understand? But you need to talk to them and find out why. Did the mama's mama allow another woman to feed and hold and cuddle and love her child? So, do that. Go talk to your mom. Your mom can fix it all when you talk to her. She can fix the madness, the anger that you have that's making people call you Karens. It's because of your mom. Your mom and your mom's mom. And I'm talking to the men too. The men were passed over to another woman to be held and nurtured. And they have anger, or they have a sense of abandonment, because eventually that slave was sold or sent off to someone else. And as a child, you wonder, well, what happened to Miss or to Betty that used to take care of me? Betty just disappears. Like, Betty's there one day, taking care of you, tucking you in, holding you close before you go to sleep. Tuck you in for sleep, and then the next thing you know, Betty's gone. She's gone. She's no longer there. You have to ask your mom, why did Betty go away? Because you have a lot of anger at people that are this color because you think we hurt you because we went away. And it wasn't our fault. We should have never been breastfeeding you or nurturing you from the beginning. Your mother should have said, no way is anyone going to nurture my child. That is for me to do. Now y'all got me talking a long time again. But I'm trying to help you white people. I'm so serious right now. And I know you guys are looking at me like this lady is a nut. No, I'm serious. Talk to your mom. Find out from your mom's mom. From your mom, who took care of her? Who nurtured her? And why? Because your mom going back, she's the one that has the anger that's been teaching it to you all. She's angry. You're not angry because we probably at the age 60, if you're 60, it's a big chance that a lot of you were nurtured by your mother. But then there's a lot of you that were not. If you're 60, even if you're 60. But it stemmed back. So anyway, talk to your mom and get that healing so you don't pass that anger that's coming from her to your children and your grandchildren. If you already passed it to your children, you need to explain to them. Because I know my children in their 30s. So if you passed it to your children, if you're my age, then you need to talk to your children and fix it. Fix it. Because they're angry because they think you're angry. And you don't know why you're angry if you're 60 years old. But it's from your mother. So anyway, yeah. There was something else I was going to tell you too, white people. Yeah. Don't let that continue to harbor in you. Because for years, since the 60s, black people have been trying to come together with you. And you want to, but your parents, your mother, you don't want to hurt her. You don't want to let her see that you want peace. You want unity. You don't want her to see that. And I'm going to tell you something. Think about it. You guys been seeing those pictures of people, black people, slaves and slave descendants being by the trees. You seen that, right? If you look into the audience, of the black people that are being Okay? You see children. You see children standing out there. You notice that. That is not supposed to be. What mother would allow, would know of an event coming up? And that's what y'all called it, an event. Entertainment of that type. And know it's coming up. And know that it be a possibility that her child might be there, might go there. What mother would not make sure that no matter what, she saw to it that her child did not go to such a thing, did not go experience such a thing, to go experience seeing a human being being taken away from here like that with a rope from a tree? What mother would allow that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A black woman, she would never, 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 never allowed her child, her sons, her daughters, her kid, her child, see such a thing, see such a horrifying thing. But the white mothers allowed their children to attend that. She shouldn't have did that. I'm telling you. Go talk to your mother and cut that off. Cut that. Just tell her to stop it. Say, I'm not listening to you no more. I'm not listening. Tell her. Say, I'm not listening to you, Mom, no more about this stuff. That I'm not listening to you about not liking people with different skin. And I'm not talking about all the other races. I don't know about that. I'm just talking about black people. You tell your mom that's it. You just don't listen to her. But you need to talk to her and find out why her mother didn't nurture her. That's why she's angry. And she's angry because the woman, the black woman that nurtured her went away. The black woman that nurtured him went away. Because they were only a product. They were only a property. They could be sold at any time. You know? So, all you white people that are upset and don't really even know why, it's because you really should talk to your mother. And I had to say that because it's important. It's time for folks to, it's just time for folks to, stop being disrespectful. It's time for white people to stop being disrespectful. And one more thing. Let me see. I was watching, I'm going to tell you something really, really seriously. I'm going to tell you why. So, you see those people that blocked Aubrey in? Ahmaud Arbery? Blocked him in. And you saw the father was with him, right? That father, that white father, Okay? His mother is who he should have talked to. Because what he did was, he took what his mother taught him, like letting him go out the house and go to that lynching. You know? His mother let his butt go out that house and go to that lynching. And he grew up. And he had a son. And he taught his son the wrong way. And now him and his son are in trouble. And I'll just leave it like that. You understand? Now, I see this court case. This court case of a young, beautiful young girl named Hannah Payne. Hannah Payne. She is guilty of all the charges that are put against her. And I'm not even going to read the charges. There's a lot. She's found guilty of all the charges. And this girl is young. But you see who's sitting beside her that's kind of crying and kind of smug, kind of not so happy? Her mother. Her mother. That woman taught poor little Hannah the wrong things. And poor little Hannah should be crying. She should be sad. She should be crying. She should be like just distraught. But she's not. But you look at the person that's sitting directly behind her. That's who taught her all that stuff. Her mother. So I say it again to all you white people that are my age. Go get those secrets from your mom that was loved and cared for by a black person, a black woman. And now she doesn't like us anymore. And she taught you that. When you watch this case, Hannah, I don't even know, versus the state of Georgia, I guess, versus Hannah Payne versus the state of Georgia. You watch this case, and the jury is mixed. There is white and black on the jury, but she is found guilty of everything. Her life is taken away from her. Now my coffee's cold. My tea is cold. Yeah, go talk to your moms. I'm telling you. 60 years old, make her spill it. Make her spill the beans. Mom, tell it. Because she be trying to take those secrets with her to the grave. You know what I mean? Take all them secrets with her. While here you are still here and trying to raise your grandkids. And she up there acting like a victim. Like she's so innocent. Well, here it is. She got all these secrets about her mother that she trying to take with her to the grave. White people, go talk to your mother. I'm so serious. I'm going to show y'all. I got this one thing. I found it at a thrift store. I'm going to run and go get it real quick. Hold up. I know I always leave the camera and y'all be like, oh gosh, she's leaving the camera again. But hold up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go get it. Ooh, this is kind of cold in here. Alright. Y'all see this little thing? I got this at a thrift store down south. You see this lady? She a little dusty. Yeah, that's the back of her. Her dress has faded. But you see this? This lady sits in this rocking chair. I got this down south. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. And she sits in this rocking chair. And I purchased her from a thrift store. And you see her? She's sitting there. Fix her face. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can y'all see? Anyway, I stuck little diamonds in her hands and this little thing there. Because, I don't know if I should pull it back so you can see it better. But she's sitting in the rocking chair. This beautiful black lady. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Slave. I got this down south. They sold it for $30. Most people would look at it like ugly trash. But no, this is not trash, this is reality. Right here. And you see how her hands are cupped? Put a little diamond stone in her hands. But do you see how her hands are cupped? I'll bring it close so you can see. See how her hands are cupped? Like that? And that's because she was holding something. She's beautiful. She was holding something. You know what she was holding? And they took it. It's not there anymore. It's missing. But I just bought her. But whatever she was cupping, she was holding, is gone. I put my little diamond stones. Khadijah's birthstone was diamonds, so I can't hold it. So I bought little plastic diamonds. You know, so cute, right? But you see this lady's hands, and then I laid this little thing on her because she deserves that crown. She's like a queen. Her hands are cupped because she was holding. What do you think she was holding? You see her hands cupped like that? She was holding a baby. A baby that probably was not hers. Okay? So do you understand, white people, what I'm saying? Go talk to your mother. Go talk to your mother and ask your mother, did her mother nurture her? And did her mother's mother breastfeed her? Who did it? Who did it? And why are the children, why were the children allowed to go to a lynching? Why? She got on little boots, little petticoat. I don't mean to pull the dress up, but look at this. Her little petty slips. Okay? Cute. Dress is faded. Got her little boots on. Soles of her shoes is worn almost out. That's kind of neat how they scuffed that in like that in her shoes. But yeah. Oh, you white people. The ones that want to come in my chat, that are probably Khadijah's age, coming in my chat, saying mean stuff. Go talk to your mom about your grandma. A moment of silence is deserved here. Okay? It's time for us to stop all this. And I'm telling you, it will help. Go get those secrets. Make her spit it out. Make her tell it. And don't stop until she tells what happened. She tells you why she's so angry. What happened to her? Why she's so angry? Because these people here, they didn't do anything wrong. They did what they were told. If they were told to nurture somebody else's baby, that's what they did. They nurtured someone else's child. Do you understand? Beautiful. Anyway. Come a long way. You guys are not supposed to be angry. You're not supposed to be angry. You're angry. You don't even know why. This poor girl being being guilty of all charges. That's horrifying for her. But look at the face of the woman that's sitting behind her. She knows. That woman that's sitting behind her, she knows she taught that young girl not so well. Not well at all. That woman didn't do right. And you can't take it back. When the children go into church and shoot up the churches, you can't take that back when you teach them that kind of stuff. And I'm talking to you old white people. You can't take that back when you teach your children. Because you're angry at what your mama didn't do for you. Then you teach your children that are my age, in their 60s now, because you're still angry and you're still teaching it. And then the people that are in their 60s now, they've taught their children, and their children going in and then they teach their children. So then it just keeps going. And you might get one or two out of the bunch that don't listen to you. And say, I'm not going to listen to you. Because your mama should have never let you go to the... You know what I mean? But it's the mom. It's the woman. It's the woman that goes back generations. That is teaching the men and the women of this generation how to dislike people like me. All right? Now, I done told on your mama. I done told. I'm talking to white people my age. Okay? I'm telling you what happened to your mama's mom. She was given to a slave or to a black woman to hold and nurture and breastfeed. You understand? So that's what happened to your mom's mom and mom. And go back. That's what happened. See? The baby's missing. Her baby, it wasn't her baby. The baby she was tending. was taken out of her hands. See her hands? She was holding a baby. It's gone. And that child, because he knew he had a Betty that used to take care of him. And then one day, Betty was gone. Betty was like his mother. And then Betty was gone. And he was angry. Because his mother wasn't there for him. And you know, have you guys ever been in a store somewhere? Have you ever been in a store somewhere and you hear a little white kid say, "I hate you"? What the Mississippi? What the night soil? Yeah. Tell his mama, "I hate you. Get out of my room. Don't you touch my stuff." Yeah. That's why. That's why we're here. It goes back generations. When I ain't heard it lately, but when I heard the little white kid, and my kids was there, my kids went into shock. They thought that kid was gonna die. Yes. When I heard that little boy say, "I hate you. Leave me alone." I was like, and he's like, "Oh no, Billy, no, Billy. Billy, no, Billy, don't talk like that. That's not nice." "Don't say that to me. That's not nice." It's true. It's true. Okay? Billy be in the basement building stuff at the age of 6. Telling his mama, "Don't you come down here. Don't you go in my room." The other thing, and another thing. Don't you notice how white people drive their babies in the river? That's because you weren't nurtured. Your mama wasn't nurtured. Your mama got secrets. Have you noticed that? They do that. Drive the babies in the water. Or in the bathtub. Or just stuff like that. Y'all need to talk to your mama. Just do it. I'm telling you, do it. And it will heal you. It will heal you. And then hurry up and go talk to your kids. Hurry up. Talk to your kids that are in their 30s. Tell them. Talk to them. You know? So they can, help the grandkids understand. And I'm not talking to any other races outside of black and white. I'm only talking about black and white people. Okay? Talking about white people. Go talk to your mama. And I'm talking about black people for us not being liked, being disliked, really, really, really disliked. and for really no reason. Oh, and another thing I wanted to say. Have you noticed that, oh, I'm almost an hour. Oh, goodness. Anyway, have you noticed, now let me say this as a mother. I'm going to say this as a mother. And everything I say is as a mother. It's just my perspective on things. I just kind of like, I kind of, just like come to me as a mother. So as a mother, I notice that when white women want to be with our sons, the reason why white women want to be with our sons is because they know, it's because of a history of not being nurtured, of white women. For the white women, it's a history of them not being nurtured and loved and cared for. That they know that a black man has been nurtured and loved and cared for by his mother. They know that. And that's why they want to be with him. Because they know he's been loved. And I gotta move up in my chair. And that's why they do everything they can do to be with our sons. And once they get with our sons' mothers, black mothers, slave descendant mothers, do you ever notice that once a white woman or girl, female, gets with our black sons, the first thing she does is she starts to cause friction between our sons and us, the mother. Did you notice that? She starts to create a fight between the son and the mother and his mother. And I'm losing my train of thought with that, but I just noticed that once people of non-black skin color get with our boys, they take our boys from us because they want to do the nurturing. Or they're also with our sons because they know our sons are loving people, because our sons have been nurtured by a woman, by their mother, from birth. From the minute they're born, they're not passed off to nobody. The minute our sons and our daughters are born, they are brought to us. And we hold them. And that's why on Khadijah's birthday, I was doing her flowers or doing something, and I said, oh no, I had just finished my interrogatories, and I said, Khadijah said to me, she said that she knew she loved me the first day we met. That's what Khadijah said to me. She said, Mom, I knew I loved you the first day we met. And I was like, get out of here. You just want something from me. Because we nurtured our children. We held them from birth. We would never pass our child to someone to be held and breastfed and nurtured and cuddled at birth. The minute we birthed them, brought them here, and they got here safe. We would have never allowed them to go see an event of someone being taken from here. In some of the pictures, you see a mother standing next to her child while that is happening. They're standing there with their kids. What in the world is going on? What kind of parent are you? You stand there with your kid while someone is being pulled up by a tree, pulled up by a rope on a tree, or set up on the fire. What kind of parent are you? So you stay out of my chat. Don't say nothing else to me. Go talk to your mother. Fix that. Fix that. And then admit that you fixed it. Come out and say you fixed it. And even if you don't come out and say that you fixed it, you will feel better. When you get those secrets out of her, you need to pump her for that information. You need to get it out of her. Because she got secrets. It's ruining y'all. It's ruining y'all. And I know a lot of y'all, you take care of them after they've gotten to the point that they can't take care of themselves anymore, and they're sitting there like little victims and little old Emmett Till harmers, people that harm people, and they're sitting there like they're so innocent and they've never done anything in their life. But they got all these secrets. Go fix that. I'm very serious. Go fix it. It will help you. Because at this point, with us as slave descendants, we are getting ready to move on. We're moving on. Time to move on. We ain't doing no more talking. No more talking. No, you know when you're in a relationship and let's say the husband, he's so tired of talking to his wife and telling her, stop being out and not letting me know where you are. Stop doing that. And she do it every time she go out the house. She don't call. She don't say nothing. She just gone by her business and be gone the whole day. Come back at 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, and ain't said nothing. And he keeps saying, stop going out and not telling me where you going. Or not letting me know where you are. Stop it. And then finally, he don't ask her not to do that no more. He just don't say nothing anymore. It get to the point where he's tired of talking. And for us slave descendants, we tired of talking. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I spent 6 years asking the people in Florida to tell me what they did. Tell me what happened to my Khadijah. And I asked, and I filed in the highest court. Not the highest court, but close to the highest court. In the federal court. And they still found a way to push it under the rug. And not answer my questions. Well, I'm tired of talking. I'm not talking no more. Just like that husband. I'm not asking you no more. I'm tired of talking. The slave descendants are not going to talk anymore. We're tired of talking. No more. No more talking. Not sure when you're going to go talk to your mom. Maybe that'll help you wake up. Because not just we need to be, we're not the ones that needed to really wake up us alone. Y'all need to wake up too. Y'all need to find out why that hate keeps inserting itself into y'all's life, generation after generation after generation after generation going forward. Y'all need to put a stop to that. You need to put a stop. You need to put a stop to it. You need to put a stop to that hatred. Now I'm telling you where it's coming from. So well, that's just my perspective as a mom, as a mother. Because I do believe that had I passed my infant, my newborn, to another woman to breastfeed, she wouldn't even have to, or he wouldn't even have to find out that I did that. He would know. He would hate me too. He would be like, I don't like you. Why didn't you hold me? Why didn't you feed me? Why don't you tell me you love me? Because the connection is lost. It's lost. When you don't take your child at birth, the second they arrive, the second they come from you, when you don't take your child and hold your child on your chest, that connection is lost. You never get that back. You never get that back. You give birth to your child and they pass the child to another woman. You guys got some healing to do. And you can do it. You can stop it. You can stop it. You can stop it. I mean, yeah, like I said, my kids would not like me either. And it would go to the next generation. They would not like me as a mom. And then they would be angry at the person that held me and cuddled me and breastfed me. They would be angry at that person for leaving. Abandoning them. Leaving them. They would be. Be like, why'd you leave me? Why did you go away? Why didn't you let me know you were going to go away? I woke up the next day and you were gone. And I never saw you again. And you know, that's written in books. Oh, wait, let me go get this book. I bought this book. Can y'all see it? I bought this book at a thrift store down south. And in this book, the author, Edward Ball, he says in here, in his bio, I don't have my glasses on, but I can put them on. In his bio, let me show you a picture of him. In his bio, look the book up. Y'all can look it up. But in his bio, he talks about how there was a woman that used to take care of him. And then she went away. The woman went away. He talks about how there was a woman that used to take care of him. And she went away. I think it's on this side. It's written over here. It's written over here. He talks about in his book, and it's called Slaves in the Family. In this book, this gentleman, he talks about how the woman that took care of him just one day was gone. And this book was written, I gotta put my glasses on my shoulder. Nathan Ellsworth, Travel from Home, Discovery. Da, 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 da. heroes. Anyway, let me see when the book was written. This book was written in 1998. Yeah. Book was written in 1998. And this man, he talks about, this author, he talks about the slaves in his family. And he also talks about the woman that took care of him and raised him. And then she went away. He never saw her again. I find some really good stuff down south. You know? Interesting. That's an interesting book. That's an interesting book. You should try to find it and read it. Yeah. But we're going to stay on topic. And I'm done. I'm going to stop. So, yeah. As far as you white women that go with our sons, we notice that as soon as you get with them, the first thing you do is try your best to get him to turn his back on his mother. And the reason why you're with him is because you know he's been nurtured and he's been loved. And you want someone like that. But anyway, I started out talking about Kamala Harris. Yeah, she said anything we do that benefits everybody, that benefits black people, is going to benefit everybody. So you reverse that and you say anything that benefits everybody should benefit the slave descendants. So on my video, oh gosh, that's not my poor little hair. Poor little whatever I got going on here. Y'all remember I had done one video a long time ago. All my hair was gone. I'm telling you. So stressed out. But anyway, the video I just did yesterday, if you look at it, you will see that it is just I'm talking and I'm telling you how to put your book together for your resources. All right? And that's it. I done went over an hour. Woo! How did I talk to y'all for an hour? You deserve it. You deserve me. You deserve me. White people, you deserve me too. So go talk to your moms. I'm telling you, get them secrets out of her. Get them secrets out of her. Get them out of her so you can heal. And let that stuff that she went through go. You know, I look at that poor little girl, Hannah Payne. Oh, but I look at that lady that's sitting behind her, and I know some stuff went on with that. I know she did some stuff that she is thinking back right now as a mother. Is heavy on her as a mother. And she can't take it back. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Slave descendants. I hope we can really get some things accomplished. If you look at what I've put up so far, use that and let's get some things accomplished for us. That's what time it is. Like I said, no more talking. It's not necessary. It's not necessary to try to explain what we've been through, because we don't know. Everybody know. It's nothing new what we've been through. Okay, y'all take it easy. And as soon as I find out where my mouse is, I'm going to turn this off. Put it here. Ooh. Oops. Take it easy. I got it. I got it. I got it. Take it easy. Take it easy.